Hello, hello. That's what I like to see. That's my gorgeous, beautiful voice being transmitted directly into your gorgeous, beautiful ears. It has been an amount of time. An amount of time has passed, that is to be certain. There we go. Okay, I am now audible. Isn't that beautiful for all of us? Ah, I'm so excited to be back, truly. I took a break from streaming for a while, for like most of the year. I only streamed for about a month and then I took a break for a year. That's how it works. That's how you stream. This is how you gain an audience. I know these things as a professional streamer that I am. And, maybe I'll get into why. It was depression. That's the whole thing. You see the title? It's about depression. Remember my first ever stream where I played World of Warcraft to cure my depression? Well, this is the same thing, but I'm playing Yoshi's Island because it was one of my favorite childhood games in the entire universe. I adore it, and I've been sad recently. So maybe I'll just play a video game until I become happy. That's how it works. Okay, let's do the thing. I have to actually boot up the video game. That would be helpful. Emulators, Nintendo DS. Oh god, oh, what have I done? Everything's great. There we go. Yeah, that white bar you see right there, that's Yoshi's Island DS. Perfect. And let me ensure you can actually hear that while I move this all over the place until it's good. Okay, you can hear it, but it's so quiet. Which is wild because for me it's the loudest thing in the universe. I can't hear anything over this. Wait, it's because I have myself as so quiet. Now I'm hearing it, and it's so loud. I'm really loud, and I'm listening back to myself again. I swear to Christ, one day I'm gonna have a real viewer, and they're going to be able to tell me what is the volume quality so that I don't have to listen to my own dialogue right back at me. So I'm losing my mind, is what I'm saying. Okay. Jesus Christ. I'm done with that forever. However, you may notice that everything is completely off screen. That's fine. Let me fix that for you. Oh yeah, I see the problem, which is that Twitch placed this, like, in the corner of the universe for some reason. Unclear why they do that. I have a very specific setup that I use, and you're deciding to be a bippy about it. There we go. Beautiful. Okay. Oh, we rejoin the action as a bunch of babies fall directly from the sky. Good, I got to skip the whole intro without having to commentate it. That's for the best. I think they give you the story. I made a little test file, but let's delete that. Because sometimes you have to destroy the things you love. And that's why it made a kissy noise, because it's about destroying the things you love. Whoa, secret game modes. The sun shines bright on Yoshi's Island, home to all Yoshis. Yoshi is enjoying the beautiful day with a leisurely stroll. Is this what you came here for storybook time? Because this is what you're getting. This whole game is actually a visual novel with no choices. Suddenly, out of nowhere, some babies drop out of the sky. Miraculously, the babies appear to be just fine, which is really good because this is a children's game. One of the babies looks very familiar to Yoshi. Kamek, if you don't know, is like the ultimate abuser in the Mario world. Like, Bowser is kinda evil, but only because he was raised by Kamek, who is the most evil. As you'll see in this game, where Bowser is actively a baby. Hold on. Kamek voice. Now where did those brats go? Perfect Kamek voice. Nailed it. Bowser was raised as a baby by Kamek. Ah, incompetent fools! I'm so ADHD, I can't even stick in scene. That's what you wanted, right? A visual novel where the narrator is actively getting distracted by their own commentary. Kamek, the evil Magic Koopa, returns to his castle with his toadies following. Kamek's plan is revealed. He's kidnapping babies from all around the world. Probably so we can raise them to be evil, right? Like Bowser, like the same way he did with Bowser. That's really sad. I never realized that as a kid, but that's for sure what the story is. God, that's horrible. The Yoshis hold a meeting to decide what to do with the babies who fell from the sky. Baby Mario looks forlorn and confused. There were more babies, and they've all been kidnapped. Baby Mario can't save them by himself. And yet he will take part in it, because, for some reason, the Yoshis can't do this themselves. Unclear why the baby is a part of it, to be real with you. Gotta put the babies to work no matter what, whether you're good or bad, that's part of it. Once again, the Yoshi clan decides to save the day. This time, the stork is coming with them too. A new journey begins. Can the Yoshis and babies triumph over Kamek and save baby Luigi? Yes. So if you didn't know, I'm gonna check one more time to see the audio is working actually. Okay, we seem to be doing great. It's you and you drop a baby, your star power will decrease. Oh no. I'm actually deeply aware of the mechanics of this video game, because I played it all the time as a child. Just, I was gonna say constantly acting like I have a deep obsession and problem with this video game, but I really played a normal amount, I think, for a kid who had a bunch of free time. Hold on. I got this. I'm so good at games. So, gosh, what was I saying? Right. There's a... Oh, right. Oh, that's disorienting. So this game does play with the fact that the cameras are stacked on each other, but as you just saw, the cameras aren't, because I'm displaying this to, you know, a PC-scaled window. So that's going to be a little disorienting at times, and I'm so sorry ahead of time, but it is the way it's going to be. I quit out. Pop! God, this game has perfect sound effects. Ba-dum bum! What a perfect opener, right? Level 1 is called Ba-dum bum. Legendary. Oh, and the music. This is gonna be all you're gonna get from me this entire video game, is me just freaking raving about how much I adore this game. So, as you can see, there is, on the left, is basically a view of what's above me. Kind of gonna have to get used to it being on the left. So I was saying, right, this game is... Hold on, I'm remembering you can sprint. Yeah, you can sprint. There's also secret red coins. There's a million collectibles in every level. It's ridiculous. Bum bum bum. Bum 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 bum. Da 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 da. It's gonna be my whole day. It's for the sake of fixing me. And that is why I'm here. That's why I do the things that I do in my life. Yay, Star Children. I never questioned that either. I think there's a lot of things about this game that I never really questioned as a kid. That looking back, I probably should have. So you might notice above me, you can see on the left-hand side, there is a guy. But it's going to be really hard to aim at him. Actually, wait, what the hell is that guy? Okay, well, I'm not really sure, but that's okay. So the storyline, right, my ADHD is becoming a problem, as it literally always is. So I'm realizing I don't actually know what the left screen is displaying. Where is that? Oh, it's way above me, right. It's not this, oh shit. And then the worst part of the soundtrack, which is how the baby sounds. Hold on. Just gonna collect a few hot, nasty eggs. Pretty disgusting mechanic, I've gotta say, if I'm being really real with you. I also want to mention that I am playing on a keyboard, because this is my beautiful emulator, and that is going to cause some problems for me and my ability to play this video game that I'm supposedly... I don't know, I should be good at it. Played a lot as a kid. It's been like a decade, minimum, but, you know, maybe those skills really stay with you. It's like... Playing Yoshi's Island is like riding a bike. Oh. Fancy cakes. Oh, that was worse than just saying the fuck word. I don't... It's okay. It's okay. Everything's gonna be fine if I swear. I think you may remember during my... It's literally the most embarrassing moment of my entire life. You may remember during my famous, extremely popular... World of Warcraft stream, I mentioned that I wasn't sure if people have to swear on Twitch, and so I was going to try not to. However, in retrospect, I think that you're probably allowed to, because I watched some streams and everybody did it, so probably it's fine. I actually don't know, what does this say? You know those big coins with their faces on them? If you collect them all, something neat will happen. There's one hidden in each level, so pay attention. That sounds like a hint. Or something. Hold that thought. There's gotta be... I mean, obviously there's something here because they label the pipes in this game. Frankly, an obvious upgrade on the Mario games. I'm going to note, actually, to you right now, here's my hot take of the day that probably isn't that hot to anybody who's actually played this game. This game, better than any of the Mario platformers, I think. Come on, come on, come on, no whammies, no whammies! Yeah! Literally killing it, and I get to go on the pink Yoshi, aka the trans one. Come on. Nothing but net. I nailed this level, okay? That's a perfect score. I'm not going to be trying to 100% this game as much as I want to. That's just going to be such an unnecessary nightmare. Nice, nice. Nice, nice. Ooh. You know, when I played this as a kid, I got like, it was so important to me that I do well on this. No, I was so close. And it was random chance, but I wanted, it was so important to me, I like collect lives and stuff. I am pressing the wrong button. It should be the jump button to activate, right? Like that's natural to other people as well. Whatever. I'm out here to hit the M blocks, you know? I already know, why did I even touch that? I am still getting used to the controls, everything's fine. And this introduces the mechanic of the DS version. So, right, I was trying to at some point give some history to this in case you weren't aware. This is not the first Yoshi's Island game. The first Yoshi's Island game was on the... Game Boy? I don't know. I have a copy of it for a different emulator, so I probably should know the answer to that question, but I don't. So it's gonna... Sucks to suck, I guess. Thank you, friend. Nice. Oh my gosh, I feel so powerful. I take everything back. I take everything back again. I'm so powerful. So, This isn't the original, and what's weird about this video game is that they kind of imply, and by imply, I think it directly is in the intro to the game, not the one that we actually watched, the one that was off screen for half of it. Hold on, can I? Oh, I see how you do this. Oh my god, I'm so good. Can you honestly believe that I'm getting these? I'm not gonna keep trying for that. I don't care to, frankly. Frankly, dear. Spooky. Spooky. Wait, watch this. Spooky. Okay, so what was I saying? Like, what a perfect sound effect for us. It's just a scary little bit crushed spooky ghost noise. God, I love this video game. They peaked with it. I hate to say it. They nailed it. This game is pretty much as good as it gets. I think it's this, Amnesia: The Dark Descent, Limbo. Those are my favorite video games, in case you're wondering. And I know you were. I'm so good. I'm so good. Oh my god. People should kiss me more often. Sorry, that's unrelated. I'm so sorry for saying that. I'm not. Who am I kidding? It's true. I'm remembering the timer does matter. That's why this happens, because you actually do need the timer. I do like that this horrid sound is a central mechanic in this video game. Just essential, you're gonna constantly be hearing that beautiful, gorgeous noise. How does one get a key? So back to the story. Found it. Schmidt. The original Yoshi's Island is very similar. This game isn't quite a remake, it's much more of a remix. Which is something that I think that the game industry should really be doing more often. It's like, the only time I can think of it being done in the semi-modern day is Dark Souls 2, Scholar of the First Sin Edition. Not bad. Which is one of my favorite games as well, fight me about it. And, it's so fun. It's so fun to play a game you love, and then to be able to play that game again, but a little different. You know? There's just something very... Hold on. This is going to become a problem. It's okay, I'll learn to live. Oh yeah, hold on. I'm gonna nail this. Oh, Christ almighty. Why do I have confidence? Who is the confidence for, even? Oh, water. Spice of life, truly. Did it save my score I got for the jumping thing? Because I don't want to do that again. I'm gonna be so for real with you. Yeah, I ain't taking that key. Sorry, balloon. Sucks. Yes, remixes are lovely, and unfortunately, nowadays you can only really get them if you download mods. Like, that's what modders tend to do. But I think it's really fun when the creators of a game remix it and choose to see what else it could be, you know? But instead, it's just kind of remix, where they make the same thing again, maybe with better graphics. They might add a little bit of bonus content, but, like, that's all you get. It sucks. I really wish that, I wish that they took this approach, because the reason why the DS versions of games existed, the two ones I played, were... How absolutely dare you, Worm? Freaking Worm. Excuse me, thank you. Infinite money glitch. If you smash your head against a wall long enough, it is an infinite money glitch. Ignore that. Oh my god, big pinwheel. This is so fun. Well, I'll take this opportunity. Just kidding, I'm still gonna be trying to go as fast as I possibly can because I'm a freak. I'm a freak for speed. Wait, there's a thing up here. Hold on. I'm gonna nail it. One of these times it's gonna happen. First of all, really rude thing to put in there. I need to learn, like, where... Oh my god, I'm so good at the game, except that that's out of my reach. I'm gonna grab it. I'm gonna grab it real quick. Just so fast that you can't even see it. I'm gonna grab that thing. I'm gonna grab that. I keep that thing on me, and by thing, I mean little smiley flower. Beautiful little, cute little flower. Smiley, makes me happy flower. I keep that thing on me, for sure. If I were really good at this game, I would know exactly when you need to jump in order to nail it like I just did. Just kidding, I do know. By the way, pink to blue transfer, that is trans. Recorded in the books, 100 out of 100. I got everything in this level. Just don't ask me questions about that. I'm gonna go in order this time. It's gonna be in order, it's gonna be perfect. Come on, come on. Come on! Now, you bastard! Can't believe this. I've been betrayed by all things beautiful. Oh, hell yeah. This level goes hard, and one of these days I'm even gonna... God damn it! Oh no. Go ahead and return to map, please. Thank you. Level 1-3! World's 1 level 3! Excuse me. Oh my gosh. Da, 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 da. Just kidding. You thought this was a peaceful level because of that beautiful, peaceful music? Well, it's actually a horrifying, deadly level filled with giant spike demons. Actually terrifying. That's why I like this level, is because it was just, like, generally terrifying. Like, what a wild way to start a level that's, I think, otherwise pretty normal. Yeah, the rest of this level is just teaching you about how you can do this type of stuff. I think they're saying "eam on." Eam on. Oh my god, I just realized they're making the same noise I am. Hold on. E-ah. And then beam bum. The two genders. Can you... There we go. I knew you were there. Sound effects in this game are so good all the time. I'm never gonna get over it in my entire life. Beam bum. I think my gender would be fixed if I knew how to make the sounds that Yoshi makes. Yoshi from the island, to be specific. Hold on. Nailed it. First try. Nope. Did not nail it. But I still might be able to get in there. I definitely need an egg, though. Oh, egg's right here. Perfect, 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 perfect. So I was telling a story about this game, wasn't I? Specifically... Okay, I don't even know how that one happened, huh? How'd that one even happen, huh? You bounced against the breakable wall? Get the hell out of here. Swear to God. And that's another top-tier noise from the makers of Yoshi's Island. They really nailed it with every single noise. None of them are terrible and annoying. I love this video game with my whole heart. You know what? I'll give them this. The running mechanic, like the theme of running, I guess, is reintroduced later in the level. They got me there. Oh god. Ah, it's unfortunate. Beam bomb indeed. That's what I'm saying. Ooh, closer than I would have liked. I saw that. Hold on. Oh, nice. I'll take that. When I was a kid, I remember finding the later worlds in this game actually reasonably difficult. I don't know if that'll hold up. We'll see. Maybe I was being a little baby, but I will certainly take the extra lives. I am not complaining about that, just in case I turn out to be a baby, you know? So, the weird thing is that even though this game is a remix, and thus pretty damn similar to its predecessor, like, levels are, like, not quite repeated, but pretty close to, you know, the game mechanics are overall the same, with a few new bonus ones added in. It's certainly more of a sequel than, like, the FIFA games, or even the Call of Duty games, ever have been, if I'm being real with you. I've never played the Call of Duty games, I can't make that kind of claim. But it's still, I wouldn't really consider it an entirely new experience. You get what I'm saying? The point is, what's strange about that is that they made it so that the predecessor, the non-DS version, is in fact a prequel. Like, that story happened, the story where you save the babies using Mario from Baby Bowser and Kamek. That all happened before this game, the game where you save Baby Luigi from Baby Bowser and Kamek. And the impetus is the same, where there were babies and they were supposed to get delivered to whoever, unclear, because we don't know who Mario's parents are, I think. I think Mario's dad is just another guy who looks like Mario. Oh, right. That is a special Peach ability, I do believe. So we'll have to come back to that another time. Wow, that's a tragedy. I don't even know that I care about the bonus minigame, I just want to be able to hear that glorious sound that you get when you complete what you're supposed to do. When you get the... Sorry, I started drinking halfway through that sentence. It didn't feel like a very important one to complete. Were you getting that sense? That sense wasn't going anywhere, so I just gave up on it. Oh yeah, this is where you get the special eggs. I don't remember what's special about the eggs, but you do get them. They're orange, for one thing. I really love the way they do the fortresses in this game. And all the I mean, the level design is just so peak all the time, but they really make the fortresses feel like dungeons, you know? Like there's secret pathways and they feel mysterious. There's, there tend to be... Oh, I really messed that one up. That was really embarrassing for me. That was one chance. Very cool. I'm so glad. But yeah, no, every fortress in this game feels like a mix between like a standard Mario fortress and a standard Mario Boo Mansion, you know? They're not quite as mysterious as a Boo Mansion is, but not far from it. And I really love that, because I always love the Boo Mansions in the Mario games. But it really is, at the end of the day, the level design that... Actually, who am I kidding? It's everything that sets this game apart from the Mario platformers. Like, the sounds, the sound effects, the soundtrack are all just incredible. It's not like the Mario games are bad in those ways. They've got iconic tracks, of course, but I just gotta be honest, they don't hold a freaking candle to the Yoshi's Island game. The one, I guess the two. There's other ones, I think, but I haven't played any of them. The only non-PC like gaming system I've ever had in my life was the DS I had as a kid. So, outside of emulators and the few times I've borrowed friends' consoles, that's fucked up. That's fucked up. That's fucked up. Nailed it. Is from the Nintendo DS. That's entirely my experience. Okay, so we're all gonna pretend that I had perfect rhythm there, and I didn't mess that up at all, I think. This one's a little foreshadowing. You might notice that these are the bosses of this exact castle, but I guess they're like baby brothers. There's a lot of baby themes in this video game. If you're ever wondering about the sort of the themes and the meaning behind this game, it's sort of about babies and killing and abusing them. That's based on what I was saying earlier. That is what the story is. The villain is a guy who steals babies to raise them into evil. Kind of cult style, I guess. Which I would say is wrong, ethically speaking. Nice. I forgot if there was lava below me or not, so I got really careful about that. I'm forgetting, so the egg colors... I did not expect that to work. The egg colors correspond to their, like, strength. The red is the strongest, but I don't really know what exactly that means. I think, like, the red will do more damage, but there aren't that many enemies that have that sort of feature. Where damage is going to be a relevant factor, you know? So I really can't say, what the end goal is there. Oh yes. A challenge room. If I'm being really honest with myself, I think I could see a world in which someone despises the sounds of this video game. Like, now that I'm, like, hearing them again as an adult, I still love them. But they're lovable in the way that an annoying person can be lovable, you know? Oh. No. I had to get this key. I forgot where I got that key, but I was just wondering where it was from. I'm trying to allow myself to take, like, vocal breaks every once in a while, because, you know, it's important to keep talking while you're streaming, but I'm doing it a lot, and it's going to... My throat's gonna run out of strength pretty soon if I don't shut the hell up every once in a while. If it isn't the Killjoy Yoshi, you're always trying to ruin my fun, but not this time. Bat Brothers, crush this overgrown lizard. And see, this is exactly the thing. These brothers are clearly babies, just based off of their attire and general vibe and size. Oh gosh. Oh wow. Bad. But, you know, Kamek imbues them with magic powers to give them incredible strength, which is not something that a child should have. And, then uses them for evil purposes, which is largely murdering. I'm actually not really sure what the end goal is for Kamek, to be really real with you. Yeah, unfortunately you do destroy their pants, and then they become so embarrassed that they die. That is unfortunately how that boss fight goes. So that's going to be the precedent for what this game is about. In case you were wondering. Nice! I got so many 1-ups. Endless. Yoshi! I'm gonna lose my mind. Oh wow, I actually... God, I might end up cutting my streams short because my throat actually is getting messed to hell. I should try talking in a better register. This is gonna be a little bit better for me, and I can talk fairly quietly, like my voice is plenty loud. Iman, my friends, Iman. Stork stop! There we go. Now I can finally use the Princess Peach baby. I love the Princess Peach baby. Part of that is because I don't like Mario in general, because I was like an outcast as a kid, and so I always liked the non-main characters. Because that's the stereotype for the kind of person that I was, which is a stereotype. Growing up is realizing that you were also a stereotype as a kid, you know? And then learning how unique you've become. Or accepting that you're still a stereotype, kind of depends on whether you're normie or not, am I right? I'm cool. I don't know about the rest of y'all. Oh god. Wait, there might be something here. I think I can actually get onto that, but I don't think there's gonna be anything for me. I'm incredible. There's definitely nothing here. That's okay. Can I not run as fast without Mario? I think that might be the case, which is messed up. It does raise the question of how I'm gonna bring Princess Peach into that one level recently. That's unfortunate. Oh god, somehow even worse than the Mario, than the Mario sound. Nice. There's so many secrets in these games. Like, I don't know how anybody... It would take so much effort to find all of the secrets, and they, like, track it, you know, as you saw, like, all of these stars, all of the coins that you collect, it's all tracked and it all matters if you want to be a completionist, and there's rewards for being a completionist, so why wouldn't you? Oh my god, that was embarrassing. Don't you just love that sound? Music to my freaking ears. One of these days I'm gonna lose it. Oh god damn. Somebody make me a freaking Ass Misses the Throne Eggs compilation. And name it that. Don't name it anything smoother or that's more catchy. Please name it exactly that. And I want it to be well known that people are making compilations of my streams. People are doing that, people are taking clips, people are engaging with the content on the internet. It's a whole community. And I have always wanted a community in my life, and so it's very rewarding that people respond to these streams so positively. As you can see by the... You on YouTube may not be able to see this, but there's a bunch of people in the chat right now. And they're all talking about... subs and bits and DOMs and shits. And I think those are the things that they talk about on Twitch. I'm not 100%. I try not to read the comments because I'm too cool for them, and also because I am gaslighting you and there's no one here. And I think it would have been funnier if I kept up the bit, but I also think that probably I don't want to encourage gaslighting in my incredible audience that is very large and loves me. So don't gaslight. Wow, I got almost close. I got close to 100 on that one. That's not bad. Yoshi! Glide guys, take to the skies. I'm assuming the glide guys are those ones that I just killed. I always feel bad about that. Maybe one of the other reasons I really like this game is because the, God, I'm so good. Is because the Shy Guys have always been my favorite type of Mario enemy. And there's just, I mean, they're non-binary and autistic. How can you not love them? Like, of course I adore them. They're literally me. I feel like I should mention in case someone is keeping track for some reason. Why would I want this? It's unclear. Wow, I'm kind of just faster all the time, huh? That was smooth. Yeah, why do I want to be Mario at any point during this? It seems objectively worse for me in every way. I'm just gonna go back and unbecome Mario, I think, because that's nothing. There's nothing to that. Can I even do that? Can I even get up there? Hey guys? Hey guys, can I stop being Mario, please? Is there a way? Is it possible? Is possible? Oh, Jesus Christ. The curses which I place upon myself. Here we are. Thank Christ. Ooh. If you could never do that again, I think that'd be really cool. That was embarrassing. Add that to the comp. Add that to the comp. But don't add that to the comp. Watch as I collect every star piece. That's a different video game. Ooh. Nailed it. Hold on. Going back in the hole. I'll probably just be rewarded with more coins, but, you know, maybe that'll be fun and cool for me. There's not even a coin counter, so I'm not like 100% sure. This guy turned around like an absolute freak. I guess if I just looked on the left screen here, I would have realized. I think there was a 1-up over here. That's just a coin. So I was gonna say, right, I have to go back into my softer register again. This is a special kind of voice training, which is long-distance voice training, and not feminizing, because I am not trying to sound femme right now. Any femme sounds are purely accidental and appreciated. I'm gonna take a guess. My guess was false. It's just on a timer. What does this say? Be patient, dickwad? Probably that. Use me. Oh my gosh. Oh god. Oh god, it's the baseball guys. I love these guys so much. They're my favorite. Much like everybody else. How can you not freaking love their, like, absolute freak energy? Oh right, they catch those. Oh, that should have been obvious to me. But what happens if I throw it at you? Heh. Awesome. Whoa, did you all just hit something out of the sky? Rad, dude. God, so many coins. Can we talk about how I nailed that? That was a blind shot. It's impressive. I'm impressive. Sometimes. Sometimes. By the way, you can actually... Oh, that's a special baby. I won't tell you about that one. But that's some advanced level stuff that we don't have access to right now. Wow, I fully forgot what I was gonna say, huh? That's okay, there's more important things happening right now, like helicopter mode! By the way, the amount of time I spent... I remember this specific section so well because I spent just so long trying to, like, get all of the stuff that you can get out of here. Because, yeah, you can turn back into Yoshi there. Or you can keep flying around trying to get all the little secrets. And who wouldn't want to listen to that sound more, you know? I'm taking the normie route this time. Boring, am I right? Oh, it leads me to the exact same place. Okay. Whoa, a lot of things just happened. Okay. Oh, this is making me remember, there is a water world in this game, and it's like one of my favorites. Like, you know, normally people freaking hate the water levels of these video games. I think they nailed it. I think they nailed it in this one. Gorgeous. I'll say this much for my current skill level. I think I'm much more efficient than I was before. I feel like probably it has come with... Impatience has come with age. Funny enough, that's actually true. I was a really patient kid. I'm still, I think, quite patient overall, but like... I think I used to be more patient, especially with video games. I think it's like my patience has gone down when it comes to things like... when it comes to superfluous activities like playing Yoshi's Island, you know? I'm less willing to sit around and try to, like, 100% a video game. Well, that's a tragedy. As usual, the problem with attempting to voice train is that... Wow, why did I earn so many points for that? Goddamn. Is just remembering. I think I want to try voice training on stream one time. Just sort of... It's been a while since I've voice trained properly. I'm planning on starting again fairly soon. And when I do, maybe I'll stream some of it, you know? If I'm still streaming by then. But if it's in more than a month, precedent states that I will stop. Speaking of which, no, I did say why. It's because of depression. But funny enough, I think part of the reason I'm trying again is also depression. Partially because I just don't have a lot to do right now. That will hopefully change soon, but this doesn't really take that much time. It's 2 hours out of my week. It's really not bad. Okay, I'm kind of enjoying Mario now that I'm really giving him an honest try as an adult. I like going fast. I'm telling you, I've run out of patience. Also, you can do this disgusting thing that I hate. So that's pretty cool. For the record, I am just holding a button. I'm not doing anything fancy, which was my mistake, and that's why I messed it up. Hold on, let's try this again. Oh god. I'm still gonna get it. I'm still gonna get it for sure. So I was lying when I said that I was still gonna get it for sure. I guess, is the giant egg in this case supposed to be Yoshi? What the hell was that, my freaking friend? I'm gonna go get the freaking flower anyway, and you can fight me about it. Can't believe this video game. Well, that was embarrassing. You know what? Just for that, I'm gonna kill you all the way. Not even a half measure kill. Full murder style. So that's, by the way, good game design, because I only jumped for these blocks because this was here, and I wanted to hit that as a good game design. What can I say? So depression. Depression was the point I was making. I think that... Right, and now that I've made those platforms, Peach can go on them. That was... My heart dropped. My heart dropped for a moment there. That was one of the scariest things that's ever happened to me. Hold that thought. No, I absolutely can't get up there. I think, it's hard exactly to... It's hard to do anything when you're depressed. It really is. I often find myself just sort of sitting around feeling bad. And I found that part of that is that I am unable to access the part of my mind that is whimsical, or that is sappy, or that doesn't just experience joy, but actively, like, pursues its creation. And I love that part of myself, and that's the part of myself I try to display when I'm streaming or making art of various kinds. Whoa, fancy stuff, huh? And so I'm hoping that streaming, you know, it's a thing that I can do with my time, to hopefully sort of just allow myself to have some fun. But more importantly, I want it to be a sort of training for myself to force myself to stay in a fun, or at least thoughtful headspace. Forcing myself to live with myself for a time, because there's no one here to bail me out. I can't just sit around watching, you know, content vapidly, like I might want to do. I've always really loved these flowers. They're very cute to me. And so, yeah, I don't know, I'm hoping I take some of this with me. That I take some of my observational wit, my desire to see things and think funny things about them, to tell stories, to make jokes, to have fun with what I am experiencing. I'm really hoping I take that with me. That's my goal with streaming right now. So even though I have a total of only, what, 70,000 viewers concurrently? What really matters to me is the viewer sitting right here with me, which is me. The me that views me. This me, not any other me. It gets confusing with plurality. Hold on, I have to memorize this. Okay. Flowers, reds, peaches. I got those down. Flowers, reds, peaches. The rest of it's gonna be a crapshoot. Reds. Nailed it. Okay. We got this. Flower. Flower. Okay, I'm less confident about the peaches, but I think I got them. That's a star. That's not a peach. Damn you, sir. This is a coin. And this was an egg. That's a star, but we know where the star is. I get 2? I get 2? That's fucked up. That's actually evil. That's actually evil and fucked up. Well, it's been about an hour, and my throat hurts. So I'm gonna be easing back into streaming. And, it's been nice. I am glad I came back, and I hope I continue to do so. So, God willing, I will see you next week. I hope y'all have a lovely evening, and as always, my little bit of advice for the day is do your best to be whimsical. It doesn't mean you have to be out there making jokes in front of everybody or dancing around like a clown. You can be whimsical within your mind. Just observe the world around you and find humor or joy or beauty. Hell, it can be sardonic if you need it to be, but do what you can to find that. And even if you share it with no one, even holding it within yourself will still be a beautiful thing and will help you live a more joyous life, I think. Alright, see you next time when Yoshi eats another Yoshi and swallows. What'll that do? Ho ho! See you then.